Hello.
Hi.
We probably won't see much tonight because Ash is live, I do believe.
Oh, even though Ash is like tired of TikTok, she's live again.
Well, I think it's on that DJ Hustle guys stuff.
I know, but she always says she doesn't want to come back to TikTok, but she goes live like a lot from other people's accounts.
I understand.
She does this at least like once a week now, doesn't she?
I think so.
It's something. It
It
is something.
definitely is.
When do you think people are gonna get bored of Ash?
Who knows?
Is
We
anybody
definitely
joining
have a
us?
fan though. Yep.
Is somebody's gonna join us tonight?
What do you mean?
Like, is anybody joining us on the panel?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you send it to Veronica or am I doing it?
I sent it to her, but who knows?
Okay.
You want to invite Miss Muffin Man?
Who's that?
Kelsey.
Guess. Do you want to invite Autumn?
Yes.
Autumn Schmooden.
Are you inviting her or me?
Whichever one.
You invite her because I can't find her on here.
Okay, she comes up easily for me. So you don't think anybody's gonna join tonight?
Not in the time that I have, just because of what I've got going on tomorrow.
Oh, right, you think people will be on later.
Yeah, like 2, 3 o'clock.
I feel like that's when we always do good, is in those times.
Yeah. 2, 3 days after we broke up, he had this looking girl in our bed, in my
The bed
bed.
with the bed that I bought. But that's okay. Go ahead. Fuck Sid from Ice Age on my mattress. I'm sure you definitely needed that mattress.
That mattress.
Go ahead and bring Sid from Ice Age on over. Fuck her on her mattress. You definitely needed that mattress. He wanted to spend his money on a PlayStation, and I wanted to buy a bed.
That shows you it's really more important to him.
A PlayStation.
Yeah, he wanted to buy a game system and sleep on the floor.
Why?
Because that's my baby dad for ya.
Who the hell would like rather sleep on the floor and get a PlayStation? It's like so silly.
Duracell. I
Duracell.
love that we're gonna refer to JJ Bebe as Peanut, and we're gonna refer to who was I just talking about?
Duracell.
Oh yeah, we're gonna refer to my baby dad as Duracell. And then we've got Walnut.
Ugh.
We've got Walnut, Peanut, Duracell.
I just got an image in my mind of how terrible Shy is.
Ugh. She thinks she's Lois, but she's actually Bonnie.
No, Bonnie's too iconic to be her, because Bonnie's Jennifer Tilly, isn't she?
I don't think so.
Joe's wife?
Yeah,
That's Jennifer Tilly.
is it?
Yeah, and she doesn't even sound like Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly has a beautiful voice. Shy has like the most obnoxious, annoying voice I've ever heard in my life. Jennifer Tilly has like a very beautiful voice.
I agree.
Yeah, that was like way too iconic to compare her to Bonnie. That's such a compliment.
Well, I don't watch Family Guy as much as I do American Dad, so yep, I fumbled the ball on that one.
I don't even watch that stuff, and I knew that Bonnie was Jennifer Tilly.
Well, you know Jennifer Tilly, though.
I do, because Jennifer Tilly has a
Yeah.
huge gay following.
Yeah, so even though you don't know Family Guy, you know Jennifer Tilly.
I do, because I'm gay.
Yeah. How dare you, you know?
My aunt said that ever since I was a kid, like I just loved her voice. I would always like,
Jennifer Tilly.
yeah, that I would just like always like be so mesmerized by her if she was on screen or her voice was on.
I love that. That's iconic.
I love her voice.
You know, since we're not on camera, we can garden tonight.
That is true. That is true.
Really turn this into a FaceTime call.
Yeah, let me try to roll up.
I already have one that I've been hitting on.
After I get rolled up, I'll leave the live to change the profile picture and I'll come back.
Thank you.
I really have been meaning to do that. It's just like that wasn't like top of my priority list.
Hi, Andrea.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Oh, where have you been? I tried calling you.
Nothing.
Oh, I was making dinner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't
What'd
be
you
sorry.
have?
I made a Cheesecake Factory dupe crab dip and a salmon rice bake.
That sounds good.
It was a little labor intensive, but it was what I was craving.
Well, it
And I
sounds really
wanted to
good.
go to the Cheesecake Factory, but I said, let me not. Let me just make it myself.
Well, that sounds very good.
Thanks. Let me, I'll try it. Not on camera, but I'll try it. Let me see.
Oh, so you haven't even taken a bite yet?
No, I literally just sat down with all my goodies.
Oh, wow. That
Oh,
was a really good crunch.
I made crostinis too. I bought like a baguette and I toasted it with olive oil in the oven and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, she's good.
Well, can you
Yeah,
cook for
that
me?
sounds good.
Well, thanks, but here I am.
Would you cook for Brayden?
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I I don't want to give you all of these tips and tricks for something you're not going to use, but I can give you tips and tricks for the person who doesn't want to cook at all, which I feel like is Brayden. Like, I can do that. But also, I would absolutely cook for you. Whenever, like, my friends have me over to their house or whatever, my, like, gratuity, like, my thanks for them is making meals for them. Like, meal cooking, meal prepping, like, putting stuff in the freezer for them, making a meal that they've always wanted to have, but they never wanted to make. Like, it's, like, my love language. I love cooking.
Would you ever come to the Midwest, girl?
I mean, money aside, yes. I would visit any of my friends in a heartbeat and cook for them.
Well, you know what? Thanks to Grace, it wouldn't be too hard to find us.
That's true, actually.
Watch me just show up on your doorstep.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody actually showed up for real because, Madison, you know about the astrology, about how I have that bad Mars attack to my home. So like,
Yeah, I do
that's
too,
why
don't I?
that's not as bad as me. Like that's why I have had like weapons pulled on me in my home. That's why I was assaulted near my home. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody actually did show up. Honestly, I've
You
always
know
said
what? My vision would be that like somebody would actually break into your home, but then like somebody would pull like a what was that one girl's name that like pulled up on Ash, but then like only drove around town and like filmed the
Boss
Dollar
Lady.
General. Yeah, Boss Lady. I feel like I would get Boss Ladied and it would be really funny because Like I actually do have like a Dollar General like a minute away from my house.
Yeah, I could see somebody actually breaking into my home and unaliving me. I could genuinely, I'm not just saying that, and not just because of this situation. Like,
No,
I
yeah,
feel
we've talked about this like months ago.
yeah, I've always said that I feel like the way I'm going to unalive is like not from like illness or like old age. I seriously believe that like somebody is going to unalive me one day. I really
Well,
do.
maybe it's something for you to look into too, like to eventually move. Like maybe your geographical astrology could
That's
like
true.
do you know what I mean? Like maybe that could help. Like I don't want
Mhm.
because I mean I know you're being serious and I'm being a little dramatic in my response, but I don't want that to happen. That's like really sad.
I
Yeah,
really
it is
do.
sad.
We've talked about this like way before any of this stuff happened or before I was even on TikTok. Like, we were talking about this when the Charlie Kirk thing happened. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely see that for myself. Like, I think that somebody
Somebody's
is,
gonna do that to you.
yeah, I genuinely believe that. I really
Also,
do.
just keep in mind that there are self-fulfilling prophecies and you can manifest things. So try not to focus on it in the way of avoiding it, but don't focus too hard on it, like to the point where you're gonna manifest it. You know what I
Well, I
mean?
just think that like
Hmm.
being me and like putting myself out there and like more people knowing who I am, like I just think more and more people are like going to want to do that. And I could see people actually like following through with it for real.
Well, and I mean, not I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings. It's totally valid that you feel that way, but that's true of so many like public figures and drama people and messy people, like from Taylor Swift down to Ash Trevino. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I think there is something to be said about manifesting things for yourself. So having it as a valid fear, like, is valid, obviously, but like, don't like try not to focus on it too much because you don't want to make it happen for yourself, you know.
I think that
Yes.
people also like, you know, I was talking about this with Evalian because she's helping me write the script for the YT video that we're gonna do on everything that's going on right now. And I was saying that I feel like there's a lot of things going on, but I feel like there's a correlation to feminism with everything where people it's more okay like for men to experience violence and like men are more deserving of like bad things. So I think that like people like encourage it and that it's okay if something happens to me because I'm a man.
Well, I have to say something. What I'm manifesting is that you leave the chat and go change the profile picture.
Oh, I'm gonna finish smoking first and I won't.
Oh, my turds. Oh, my turd.
Madison, I have to say your profile picture is or not your profile picture, but what is that? Because it's not your profile picture. It's like
It's a green
whatever you
screen.
set. Oh, it is giving.
I'm gonna get back
Thank
to what I
you.
was saying because I feel like Madison, you always like cut me off when I'm saying something good.
Wow.
Can I be honest with you, Brayden? I don't think engage in a conversation with you about that.
Okay.
I would love
Yeah,
to
no, it's
privately,
fine.
but and I don't want to again, I never want to invalidate how anybody's feeling, but that's something so like I don't know if you really noticed, but I didn't really talk a lot while Valian was on the other day, and I'm trying to really understand what you guys are both saying, mostly her, but also what you said in particular just now.
We both feel that way. Valiant also feels that way.
So okay,
Instead of like,
I just don't want to make the chat weird or bad, and
right.
we have a good rapport, like when we're talking, just you and I about stuff like that, and then also sometimes I don't always know what you're I'm not trying to say that you're over exaggerating this, but sometimes you over exaggerate things and I don't get it. And so I would love to maybe this weekend have a talk
Okay.
about
Yeah, and you know, you'll see
Yeah,
too, like
respectful.
you'll see too, like we're all putting it like in the script for the video, so like you'll see how we make the connections to it.
that. Okay, yes. And if you do want to talk about it, going forward on this live, I'm just not going to participate, but I'm not going to leave. But I just want to like
Valid.
make that clear.
Right, because you have your own beliefs.
See, what a
Yeah, and
respectful
also sometimes
person.
I'm fucking stupid about like how to like sometimes I just don't realize what's going on, and I
It's not your topic, you mean?
yeah, and sometimes it's like not like some maybe I'm being bold, but sometimes I think the way that you talk about things is a little bit exaggerated. And I don't want to ruin that. Like I don't want to like be the social justice warrior coming in and like giving you hell for something that you're just being a little bit hyperbolic just for your goals. Like I don't want to ruin that. And I'm just not.
It's a perspective that like we
Yeah.
all kind of are having, and like you'll see like in the script like it'll be worded better, so you'll see how we make the connections and correlations to feminism.
And I'm very interested in that. I do want to kind of forewarn you. I may still not agree, but
Mhm.
I think oh my god, where's my charger? I think I just need to wait for that
Because
to
yeah, 'cause
like
you don't know like everything that's been going on, and you don't know all the points that we're gonna be
right.
saying.
Yeah, at least she's open to hearing it though.
Yeah.
That's and you know what's so great about Andrea is that like even if she doesn't agree, it's not like she's gonna like go dox you.
Period. I'm not because I don't know. That's like what is in that for me? Like not just that, like that was just a joke. Like but
No, yeah.
genuinely, like what is in it for me to do that?
I mean,
I
I have
guess
a
entertainment.
But yeah, I have like we have a lot of points and stuff that we're gonna be making and like the full YT video about it. So you'll see a lot of different correlations and we're coming at it like in a way of like painting like a bigger picture of like society like and relating it to this. So it's not just like about me. So it's like something more people can identify with and like have a conversation about because like we want to like open a bigger conversation that's like goes beyond just me.
And I love
Right.
that for you. And I was kind of thinking it was heading in that direction. And I think you may want to say some things that are a little bit controversial for the sake of being controversial, but I do like this is, and I'll leave it at that. I just do want to really truly have a conversation with you about this in private.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And also like you will see the video, maybe you will like kind of see where we're going with it.
Oh yeah, I mean I kind of have suspicions, but I'm gonna wait until I see the video and then we can chat about it. But
Yeah, because Evalian, she's gonna help with the script. I'm gonna try to film this weekend. I would really like to get this out by my birthday because we know that the birthday is like one of the most powerful days like for anybody like in a year. So like doing something on that day, like releasing something on that day is like really powerful because
when's your birthday?
my birthday is February 9th.
Yay.
Are you an Aquarius?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, not you being the same sign as my father.
You don't
Oh,
get the Aquarius vibes?
I unfortunately for me Aquarius vibes are kind of negative because my
Really?
dad, but yeah, I don't know many other Aquariuses besides my dad. So it's very like personal, like not I don't feel negatively about you, but I do
Oh,
see
so you
some,
have your own confirmation bias, is what you're saying.
yes, yes, I do.
So
But
I
I'm
guess
trying
we
to
all
remain
have
open.
confirmation bias.
I'm
well,
trying to remain open.
I've I've never like really met any other Aquarius.
They're
Well,
elusive.
well,
The what?
I was just making a point because I had a conversation with Andrea on private about confirmation bias, but
No,
decided
I know.
to come with her
I
own
caught it. That was
confirmation bias.
hilarious.
Yeah, it was just an observation.
And I'm being forthcoming about it. The only really mean experience I have with Aquarius is my dad. So, and listen, Brayden, I love you. Like that was just a joke. Like,
My dad's a Gemini and I'm a Gemini as well.
Well, I also feel like well, I mean, I'm the same gender as your dad, but I also feel like the signs are like a little bit different for gender too. Like I feel like
Oh, for sure, because it also has to do with your life experience, and your life experience is going to be different based on what gender you are. No matter how you feel about gender, that is how society is. So, and honestly, I'm going to add it to the list on what we talk about in private because
I'd love to.
I just see some similarities.
I'd love to have a conversation in private.
What I will
Wait,
tell
you
you.
know what that reminds me of?
Oh, what?
That reminds me of this song by a really brilliant band, Hailstorm. Show me your private parts.
I know that song, I think.
Do you really?
Was it like on TikTok?
That's sad to know that song because it's not a good song.
It's not
Every time you get a little closer. I can imagine them sitting in the studio and they're like writing this serious song and they're like, I want to show real emotion to this song. And then, but they're also like, oh, tee hee hee hee, it's private parts. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, like 13-year-olds writing a song.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, Madison, because yeah, like they were writing that thinking it was like serious and emotional, but thinking it was such a clever like entendre. Like
Yeah.
this is like such an like what's the word? This is such an amazingly clever double entendre. Like because it's like private parts, like your private parts. It's like your insides.
Yes. Yep.
That's so ridiculous.
Your insides and also your insides.
Your insides and also your insides.
Yeah.
But Andrew, you were saying that you were going to say something publicly. What were you going to say? You said I will say this.
Oh, no. I just noticed things that, I mean, first of all, I don't know. I don't want to give too much away because I do want to have a conversation because I feel anxious about saying things that maybe you wouldn't like. But I don't necessarily think you wouldn't like them. I just would rather like
Talk about it privately.
confirm like conversation first. But I just noticed some similarities between you and my dad. But I think I said that. But then what I was also going to say is on the bright side, my dad has made tremendous growth between when he was young to now. So
I think that, I'm going through a lot of changes.
I'm going through changes.
Exactly.
I'm going through a lot of changes, I think.
Maybe that's just your path. Maybe that's just your journey.
I think too. Like I think like my whole life has been like growth.
Well, sorry, this is gonna be bitchy of me, but that's everybody.
Right. No, I agree. No, I agree. No, I completely agree.
Okay.
Are you done gardening?
No.
Oh, you're
God,
not.
hurry it up.
No, don't rush me.
Okay, sorry.
You're fibbing.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Why don't you believe me? I literally have a BLU.
because you don't want to go change the
I was the one that brought up changing the picture first today, actually. Thank you very much. I do what I say. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I think you should
Thank you,
change it to the
Brian.
green screen that she has on now.
Oh
my God,
Brian?
not Brian in my chat.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
who is this Brian? He requested
He's
to
my
come on.
bestie.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he know about me?
No, but he can learn.
Hi, Brian.
Hi. Wait, do you actually know this guy?
Yeah, I worked with him for 2 years, and I visit him all the time. He's literally a number one top tier best.
Okay, he requested to join. You can come up.
You should. Oh my God.
We thought you
Oh
were
my
a
God.
troll. Sorry.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Brian can be a troll, but no, he's like
No, like you know what I
the love
mean.
of my
Like
life.
I hope he's gonna be
a
nice because
teacher.
there's been a lot of not niceness lately.
I
He
mean,
said I
okay,
can't right
I
now.
guess I will say I can't. Oh my god, Brian, what the fuck? You just tried to join.
You
Why? I'm
stinker.
mad. Why?
I have
Why
to
can't you right now? Why? I'm mad.
If I have to raise my voice anymore tonight, I think I might rip my vocal cords out.
And you
Dang.
may. And you may. He might just be busy. Brian's life changes in an instant.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
You guys should follow him though. He's
Is he following me?
Oh, I'll follow him, all right.
He's not following me.
but he just learned about you because of the live.
Oh.
He learned
And if he
about you a
doesn't follow
minute
you
ago.
back, then unfollow. But you should follow him. He has a bajillion. He has like 100,000 something TikTok followers.
Well, follow me, Brian. We'll follow each other.
I'll follow you straight to the Wendy's drive-thru.
When you follow Brian, everything is good.
What does he make videos about?
He's Mimi and he likes cupcake and he I don't know if you guys know the running through the woods like dance, but he did that.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like Cupcake has a song and it's like running through the woods, running through the woods. And my period just came down with fuck and blah blah blah. He has a like viral TikTok sound to that, and then I don't know, like he's just, it's very wholesome to be honest. Like he's not really involved in any drama. He just has viral shit. Like
He just is viral.
he's pop culture-y, but not in a way where he wants to debate or like get involved in anything. He just has like, I don't know, like he speaks on viral shows and like he uses viral TikTok sounds. He's just a wholesome, down home, good guy. And I'm not gonna lie, I will say this. Wherever I go with Brian, somebody wants to take a picture with him and somebody wants to take a video with him, or somebody says, "Oh my god, I love your videos." Like he literally
I
has.
have a question about that, and this is gonna sound like bitchy, but I don't mean it that way. So I always thought that, like, I've never been to New York before, but I always thought that, like, New York was the place that, like, celebrities and stuff went because they, like, never, like, nobody ever talks to you there. Like, nobody cares who you are in New York. Like, I always thought, like, I've always heard, oh, in New York, nobody cares about celebrities, or, like, people see famous people all the time, so, like, nobody actually cares. Is that not true?
I think that's because of in this, like, that's like a city type of vibe, and we live upstate. But at the same time, like, New York City is known for, like, hey, I'm walking here, like, fuck you. Like, it's known for, like, being confrontational or dismissive, I think actually is a better term. But upstate, like, Brian, I mean, I'm not trying to talk crap. Brian gets recognized everywhere we go, but he's not like necessarily a celebrity or like he's just genuinely genuinely genuine. I hate that I'm saying that, but he just like is himself. And I mean, sometimes he plays into little tiny dramas, but he just is himself. And then it's like New York as a whole isn't known for that. It's the city, and it's, I mean, I sound like a typical like upstate New Yorker by saying this, but it's like like the vibes of New York City fluctuates throughout the whole entire state, but it's not really the same. And it's also not like okay, so I'll put it this way. People who are seen as celebrities in New York who don't want to be talked to, like you say, hey, can I get a picture? And they say no. They will say that in LA too. Like, it's not the celebrities, it's the vibes of New York City, if that makes sense. Like if somebody doesn't want to take a picture with you, they don't want to take a picture with you. But New York is more like in LA, if you're not known and somebody wants to take a picture with you, yeah, you're going to take the picture because you want to become more known. But in New York, even if you're not known and you don't feel like taking a picture, even if it may benefit you, you're not taking the picture. Does that make sense?
Yes and no, because now you're making me think of a bigger conversation. Because I've had this conversation with so many people about like taking pictures, but I don't know if this is really related to what you're saying. Um, I really can't stand celebrities that like won't take pictures with fans. Like I think that's really gross behavior. And people are like, it's really weird that people support that now. Like Jennifer Lawrence has like the most disgusting attitude like about fans, and people like encourage that. And they're like, oh yeah, like why do you think people are entitled to your time? And it's like, yeah, nobody's entitled to anybody's time, but like it's just like courtesy. Like to me, like why did you choose like a life of like being a public figure if you weren't prepared like for people liking you and admiring you and like asking for pictures? Like that's a really
Well, I
fake
guess
attitude. Like that's
I
like
think
one
that's
behavior speaking.
definitely I feel this way about Chapel sometimes. Like I love her, but I also hate her
That's what I
sometimes.
was thinking about too. She has a really disgusting attitude.
I think, I think it can be valid and like I'll just relate it to this. Like I've already told you, I've been in the hospitality industry since I was 14. So if anybody's counting, that's 15 years of my life. I've been a bartender, I've been a server, yada yada yada. So, when I'm working at the bar and I'm serving one of my regulars and we're chatting it up, keying it up, sometimes it's completely a show. Sometimes I really genuinely like the person, and sometimes it's 50-50. But what I will tell you is when I see them out at work and they expect to talk to me in the same way that they can talk to me while I'm at my job, I don't like it always. Like, I don't like you became a regular at my job, and I'm nice to you because you tip me if I'm nice. And also, sometimes these regulars, they're not tipping me, but they're established at the job and they're making money for the company that I work for. So when I see you outside of work and you want to like key with me and talk to me like like maybe I'm busy, maybe I'm literally doing something, but you want to stop and talk to me as if I'm about to pour you your
Uh-huh.
beer. So like sometimes Chapel or Jennifer Lawrence or whatever, they may just have their life to live.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's like, but I'm not saying that I don't feel differently than you necessarily, but I think it's just nuanced.
Nuance. Yeah.
Like you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what kind of day they had. Like when they clock in for the red carpet or when they clock in for a meet and greet or when they clock in for, anything that they're clocked in for. If they were rude to people during those times, I would have a major issue because now you are literally clocked in for your job. But just walking down the street, whatever, like, and many celebrities have been quote unquote guilty of this. Adam Sandler, who is supposedly one of the nicest people to meet and see. Like when you're just walking down and living your life, I think that should you try to be cordial with fans still of like, no, I'm not in the mood right now. Like, thank you so much for saying hi, but I'm not like whatever. Like, should you try to be nice? Yeah, but I don't think you're automatically obligated at any given moment of your 24/7, 7 days a week life to take a picture with somebody. No, I
Yeah.
genuinely
Okay.
don't think you're
I,
obligated.
I I agree with that, but like the people that have the bad attitudes, like they consistently have the bad attitudes with it and they brag about it. Like I saw this, have you seen that really disgusting interview with Jennifer Lawrence where like everybody's like laughing, including her, where like she should be ashamed of
Yes.
that story. You know what
Yes.
I'm talking about? About
Yes. And
like where she
that's
got in
why
a fight
I
with somebody at a bar that wanted a picture and she's like, fuck you.
I think Chapel could have a better attitude, but I don't hate her. But I understand where people are coming from, and the same with Jennifer Lawrence. But J Lo, or Jennifer. No, the same with other celebrities, but Jennifer Lawrence, like sometimes it's like you can express that you don't want to participate without being rude.
Hmm.
And that's like at all times. Like everybody can have great
Everybody can have moments, yes, absolutely. But I've noticed the people that have the bad attitudes with it, they consistently have the bad attitudes with it, and that's not okay because you
no,
picked
I
the wrong
totally agree.
profession.
And you know, I think that's I have a love-hate relationship with how I feel about Chapel because I think that's part of her deal. Like part of her persona. And I do think that she is pretty cordial, but there's so many other celebrities where it's like, and don't get me wrong, I think that she could improve, but you know, living is learning and learning is living. Like she just got here. But
Yeah,
a
I
lot
feel
of
like she's
other
gonna maintain that
celebrities,
attitude.
a lot of other celebrities kind of should have learned by now of like there's a way to gracefully say no, it's not the time. You know what I mean?
Well, and it goes both ways too. Like, I mean, if like the fan encounter, if like the fan is like being like weird or like creeping you out, then like that's not okay too. Like, I know that there's like a popular thing like with young people now where like Abby Lee Miller's talked about this, where like high school age boys will just like be like following her like around and like not saying anything, and it's like she's disabled, but like even if you weren't, like that's creepy behavior because you don't know what their intentions are. You don't know what they're going to do. Like you're getting followed and like, you know what I mean? Like that's not okay behavior either. So, I mean, I understand like when it's like a situation like that.
Yeah, no, there's just like nuance to it. And I'm still undecided on Chapel, but I love her. I do. I love her down. And I'm just interested to see how her career grows and how she continues to like
I think
grow
she
through dealing
panders.
with all of this stuff.
I think she panders. I don't have really a lot of nice things to say about her, honestly. I mean,
You
the
know, I kind of do too. I just think like kind of how you were saying before, like if anybody got the opportunity to go big off of things I didn't necessarily agree
oh
with.
yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know, so I'm just trying to take that into consideration, considering how hard and how long she's worked to come into this. But part of me is also like, you've worked so long and hard, and now you kind of seem to be upset about it. So I'm giving her some time. I'm giving her some time and some
I
grace.
don't recognize the talent either. Like I'm one of the people that I'm like, I
Oh,
don't
we
get the
have to
music. I
agree
don't
to
get the
disagree
music.
there.
Yeah. I'm not saying you know, she like isn't like trained vocally. I mean, I don't like the sound of her voice, but she's trained, obviously. That's not what I mean. But like I don't think with the music, I don't think the quality's there. I think it doesn't sound very good. I think it's all very pandery. I think she's the definition of like one of the only UGLY pop stars out there. I feel like one of the
Oh my
requirements. No,
god,
I feel like
you
one of the
think she's
requirements. I
UGLY?
think one of the requirements to be a pop star, I'm sorry, is to be beautiful. And I don't know of any pop stars that are not beautiful, really, besides her. And this leads me into why I think one of the Richie
You think
Panders and
she's
like the
not
whole.
beautiful?
No, and I think that's why she does the whole drag thing to cover up the fact that she just doesn't look that good. So it's
Oh my
like
god.
pandering to like drag queens and stuff. And she's like, oh, look, I'm a drag queen, but like she's not. So I'm like, I feel like it's just a gimmick. I feel like it's a gimmick because she's not beautiful. But
I
like,
can see how it feels gimmicky a little bit, but
yeah,
I think
yeah.
again, like to me, she is so hot. Even her as her person, like not even her on stage. Like one of my best friends lives in Bushwick and has seen her and spotted her, and I've seen her and spotted her, and I genuinely think that she's so beautiful. But that's just me. Like,
Right, right. And I'm not, you know, and maybe I'm being harsh. I'm not saying I look better or anything. I'm just saying, like, I feel like being a pop star, like, that's always been one of the requirements is to be beautiful. Like, I don't know of like an unattractive pop star, but like when I think of one, I think of her. And I think she, like,
oh
that's why she does the drag thing. Because I feel like being a pop star, you have to be beautiful.
by societal standards, not by your standards, Brayden.
Well, you know, and I get that it's nuanced.
And no, no, I'm hating on you a little bit right now.
Well, you can have your take and I'll have mine.
And we will, and we'll take it wherever it needs to go.
But I mean, that's really like all I feel on that. I think I said everything about what I feel on her.
No, and
Okay.
I didn't mean to. No, it's okay. It's totally fine. I disagree, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm tickled. That was like a funny conversation.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of interesting takes, don't I?
Interesting, and I feel like some of your takes, I have an interesting take on what your takes are.
Yes, you do. You make me think. Whenever we talk in privately about this stuff, I always say you make me think more than anybody else when we have these conversations. Because whenever you don't agree, like you have a really good response that makes me think about what I'm saying.
You know what is so funny? This is so random, but I'm just gonna share it with you. In literally middle school and high school, there was this guy. His name was Kyler Dixon. And one of the things that he said to me was, if what I have to say, I don't think it's right, I don't say it at all. And that has stuck with me. I mean, what was middle school? 13. I'm almost 30, 17 years.
Mhm.
And I live by that. And I still may not be right. There are plenty of times where I've kept that in mind and I'm still not right. But I do try really, really hard not to speak on something unless I have thought about it for a while, unless
Oh
I've
yeah.
like researched it, blah blah blah
Well, this is why I
blah.
like to debate about the things that I like to debate about, like with the pop culture and like a lot of my opinions with that, because I feel like I have thought about it for a while, but like I'm open to being wrong. Like it's like, that's why you talk about things, because I do like to hear the other perspectives other than just, I don't agree with that. Like, F you for saying that. Like, everybody can change like their mind. Like I've done total 360s on things. Like
Right.
I've completely hated people or like movies or songs that then like completely changed my mind like 180 on it. Like I can be persuaded like on a lot of stuff, but that doesn't mean I haven't thought about it before I said it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I wasn't trying to say that. It's just something that I live by
No,
personally.
it's
Like,
interesting. It's interesting.
I definitely wasn't trying to say that you don't think about the things that you speak about. I'm sorry if
Well,
I
sometimes I don't think about them too, but sometimes I do. Usually if
Well,
it's something like if
that's
I
just to be a person.
yeah, I mean, like usually if it's something that like I have a lot of like opinions like back to back on, it is something that like I've thought about a lot, but like anybody can change their mind.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree. And it's only through, experiencing and talking and conversating.
Yeah.
Also, hey Nick, what's poppin'?
But yeah, I mean
Hi guys.
hi Clipsy. What have you been doing?
Hi.
I missed
I was
you.
on I was on DJ Hustle's live and I saw Madison was live. I was like, "Oh, let me go in there."
Oh my God.
Oh, I love that.
What was going on with the DJ Hustle stuff? Anything new?
So Ash came on there, Fester was on there, Jocelyn was on there, so everybody was pretty much on
Hmm.
there talking about Ash. Like not a bad way, but just like talk about Ash and then like replaying the interview again.
Madison, I'll be right back. Madison wants me to change my profile picture, so I'm gonna do that
Yes,
really quick.
please.
I'll be
I'm
right back.
glad.
Well deserved. Well deserved. I think you should change it to the whatever you got going on with your green screen, because I'm not trying to glaze you, but it's literally like, Madison, this is one of the best pictures I've seen of you.
Thank you.
It's a good
I've also
picture.
changed a lot. Yeah, the picture he has up is from when I was like, I want to say like 21 and I'm 23 now. So that's like 2 years ago. Yeah.
A lot can change in 2 years. Was
Yeah.
is this a picture from like makeup that you were doing recently?
Yeah, this is like the other day.
I was gonna say, I felt like I was literally watching you put this look together.
Yeah, you did actually on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's
funny. It's gonna be a short night for me, I could tell you that. I'm tired. And I have to go to my lunch lady job tomorrow, so
your lunch lady job.
yes. See, people
Not,
think that I like talk crap about like other jobs, and it's like, no, I don't. Like,
no,
I'm
not you
literally the
serving the
lunch
children.
lady. Yeah, I love I love feeding the kids.
What are you feeding them tomorrow?
Who knows? Probably a whole bunch of nothing because been the
Yeah.
only d- it's been the only day of school this week, so it's like,
Is it because of the snow?
Hi, I'm Maya Alana now.
oh my gosh,
Oh.
yes, Maya
If
Alana.
everybody's wondering why my new photo is Maya Alana, because it's a little sneak peek into the new Catfish episode.
Yes, because I have been catfishing as Maya Alana for like a year now.
Yes, Maya Alana is the new subject of our new documentary episode, and I'm really excited about it because this has been boiling behind the scenes for the last
Months.
6 to 8 months now.
And I feel like we need to play Circus Freak now.
We can play some Maya for a second. Dear Clip
Circus
T, are
Freak.
you familiar with Maya Alana?
Not at all.
So Maya Alana, let me explain who she is before Madison plays anything. So Maya Alana is somewhat of an influencer and a wannabe musician. You see, she's been online on YouTube and stuff for the last 8 or 9 years now. Sure, her claim to fame is really whenever Tana Mojo controversies started back in the day, and she was known for being a big bitch, and she would make videos that were like, "F you, Tana Mojo," and it would be like why she doesn't like this person or why she doesn't like that person, and like they were super like aggressive and like just like very ranty style videos. And she was also like a wannabe musician this whole time, and she's one of those kids that got involved with like the modeling agency scams, and she had daddy's money, so like her parents would like buy her like all the agencies and get her in plays and like try to network her and stuff and get her in recording studios, and nothing ever really came of it. And to this day she still tries to make music, and she's not very consistent with her YT. She's not very good at it anymore either. She doesn't really have the best skills, to be honest, but she's interesting. She's very controversial. She contradicts herself quite a lot. Um, she's interesting. She's very interesting.
Yes. And I was gonna ask you, Brayden, if you could just play it off your laptop.
Oh yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah. I'll play a little snippet of Maya so you can see what Maya's music career is.
And we were talking about, possibly being sued, and people's gonna have to tune into the Maya Alana episode to see if that goes down.
There is a lawsuit that could potentially happen. Uh, there's a lot of this drama with her personally. It started in the summer when I was having my what was it? My Jupiter conjunct North Node. And Jupiter conjunct North Node is a really interesting transit in astrology because it has to do with your destiny. And my destiny is in the third house of communication. And I think it's also publishing. So it means that people will like, it's also like how people will remember you. So like I'll be remembered for the things that I say, but this transit, it like it has something to do with your destiny when it happens. And when this was happening, I was talking to Maya Lana on her stream about Madison catfishing with her photos. And Maya Alana got very, very upset. And that's where all this started. And she is very angry. She's very, very angry.
But she told me to message her, and okay, so we're just gonna have to get into it on the YouTube. It's a long story.
Do we have like everything saved of everything? Because I feel like there's so many things that we
Oh
need to
yeah, we
show.
do.
Like there's so many things, interactions with her. So she did want an interaction with Madison. Supposedly she wanted an interview with her, but she was also like making fun of Madison. But then when Madison actually reached out, she got very, very upset, and she continued to get more and more upset over the months. She also gets very, very angry if you mention anything about her having daddy's money. She gets very angry about that. And now she's talking about how like there was possibly like some type of like creepy sexual stuff going on. But the thing is the only reason anybody talks about daddy's money is because she was very openly discussing that herself on her channel at one point. So that's where we even got that to begin with, because it's what she was putting out there herself. So I think it's really interesting how she doesn't like any kind of like comments or like things that have to do with what she puts out, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
and just wait till you guys see her Discord chat.
Oh God, this is really interesting too, because yeah, she has this Discord chat. She's had multiple over the years, like XOX love, and that's the other thing is her community. Like she claims it's all about love, but her whole thing is actually just like causing drama with people and like being mean. And so it's really interesting because how, like, of course there's always drama like in her XOX love chat servers or whatever server it is, and then like she gets upset and then she has to shut it down, and she's like, I don't know why people were bullying people in the my server. I don't know why it was like that, even though like she fostered a community of that, like with the stuff that she puts out. Like you attract you attract like the community
And
of like
not to
what you show
mention that she
people.
like started it, like especially with me, like she started the bad mouth train with me in the
But the-
Discord chat, and then like all of her like minions were just very vile and like said some very disgusting
but then
things,
well, that's
threatening
my
to
point.
leave. Yeah, they threatened to leave an unalived animal on my front porch.
But that's what's like my point is then she gets really shocked when people like start bullying people in like the chat, and then she has to shut down the server and open a new one. And it's like, Maya, it doesn't matter that you called it XOX love or like peace or like whatever. Like you can call it like XOX love all day, but like your community is like still full of like-minded people like you. Like you show people that you're not nice, so you attract people that are not nice. And that's okay, but like why is she confused by it then when it doesn't go her way? It's like, well, that's your page. Just because you called it XOX love doesn't mean it was all love.
Right. She thinks she can say it's love and it'll be peace and happiness, and it's actually war.
It is. It really is. Clip T, what do you think about this conversation?
I don't know. It feels like it sounds familiar.
Really?
Very much so.
You should look her up. She's really a scandalous person. She also throws around slurs like there's no tomorrow.
And nobody ever confronts her about it either.
I saw her on her
Until
YouTube
I
stream.
came along. I'm gonna confront her about it.
I saw her on her YouTube stream, like throwing around slurs like there was no tomorrow. It was really crazy. She's also a self-proclaimed lesbian, but she was actually straight like all of her life until like a few years ago. So I think that's really interesting too, because I didn't realize you could just like change your sexuality one day. I didn't
This
realize you
is
could.
neither here nor there, but self-proclaimed lesbian is so funny because what other kind of lesbian is there?
Well, she's a self-proclaimed lesbian, but she was straight and like talking about men constantly on her platform about.
No, I
Oh,
get I get what you mean, but like self-proclaimed is like that's kind of like what all sexuality is. I was just
that's true. That's true. That's very true.
But no, I get it as like of like she's not really a lesbian. Like
I
I
don't
get
think
what you
so. She was constantly online, like, oh, I went to the bar, like, I was trying to pick up this man. Oh, I need a boy so bad. Like, oh, I'm so desperate. Like, I'm trying to finesse these boys. Like, there's so many clips of her, like, talking about how obsessed she is, like, with men and stuff, and how she's not getting the men she wants, and, like, how she's so desperate for men. And then, like, about 3 or 4 years ago, all of a sudden she like started like dyeing her hair like blonde and pink and being like, well, actually I'm a lesbian now. And so now like
Oh.
part of her aesthetic now and her image is that she's a lesbian. So like she has all this like lesbian core stuff in her room and she's like lesbian lane. She has like a sign that's like lesbian lane and she's like, yay, I'm a
Oh.
lesbian now. It's my personality. It's my whole personality.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I figured that's what you meant.
I
It was just
forgot.
funny.
Hold on, Madison. I forgot to mention this too. She also claims that she has this really bad autoimmune disorder, but she's constantly drinking. Like she drinks like a fish. Every time I see her, she's drinking. Anytime she films a YouTube video, there's a drink in it. She's always partying. If you go to her like Instagram stories, constantly drinking and partying. And then she's like, I have this like autoimmune disorder. And she also loves to get these really big fake Hello Kitty nails.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like her image is that she's like foul mouthed and like she's like a big bitch and she like parties and she drinks like with her autoimmune disorder and then she gets her big fake Hello Kitty nails and she's like, yay, Hello Kitty, like I'm a lesbian. That's
And she
her.
loves MAGA.
Yeah, she's a MAGA supporter. That's true.
Oh, wonderful.
Am I painting a good picture of her?
No, you are. That was the cherry on top.
Yeah, and if you ask her about why she's a MAGA supporter, this part's even funnier. If you ask her why she's a MAGA supporter, she says that everybody actually pushed her to be a MAGA supporter and that like everybody made her that way because because when she came onto the scene, like she was a big bitch and she was really foul mouthed and like you love to use slurs and she said that the left didn't like it and that the only people that really liked that stuff
Sounds
are
like
like
she
the
was
MAGA
born to
people.
be a MAGA supporter.
Yeah. So she said that everybody pushed her to MAGA, and so that's why she likes it now.
Okay.
What an interesting character.
Yeah, isn't she
That's
fascinating?
crazy.
Yes.
It's nuts.
A self-proclaimed lesbian MAGA supporter with an autoimmune disorder, and she drinks like a fish.
Right. Okay.
Doesn't she sound really problematic?
Yes.
It sounds like, I mean, problematic, yes, but more so just fake. Like,
She is.
She is.
But well, like the reason I mentioned that she's problematic, like I don't even usually say people are problematic, but one of the reasons I'm going so hard with that, even being problematic myself, is because nobody ever has called her like on her hypocrisy or like anything about her, like ever. Like she never gets called
that's
out.
strange.
She never gets called out. She's never been called out for the slurs, the anything, like nothing that she
Does
does.
she have a big following?
She's got 100K on YT.
Oh, that's kind of a lot.
Right, and she has a big digital footprint. Like she's been online a long time, so her digital footprint's huge, and you can find so much controversial stuff of her out there, but nobody's ever said anything about it. So we're gonna
knowledge. Does she have a lot of money?
Yes,
Do you think she's scrubbing stuff?
it's very possible.
That's what kind of like. How do you have 100,000 followers and you're so problematic and nothing has ever come out about you?
Yeah, it's really weird because her entire digital footprint is problematic, like from the beginning.
Until
Like
we came along, now we're gonna
we're gonna be the first people to like really expose her like in a video, as far as I know. Like I've never seen it before, like anything with her.
Well, I wish you guys the best of luck, and I think this is like kind of the direction you should be going in.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know how else to say this, and I hope it comes across the right way, but these little people have more time to defend against you, even though you're right and you're valid. So it's like going against somebody who's a little bit bigger. They can't defend against every single little person who's talking about them.
Well,
Like, do you know what I
in
mean?
this class.
well, and this is the other thing too. Like I think Maya's gonna make a response video or something, or she's gonna like try to do something. Because the other thing about Maya is, even though she is extremely problematic and controversial, she's like one of those people that like she cares like a lot about her image and what other people think about her, and like she doesn't like anybody like saying anything that she doesn't like or trying to make her look bad. Like she does not like anything negative about her. She can handle no criticism.
Yeah, that just kind of goes like, I guess, with what I'm saying. I think that's the direction you should be going in. Is people like that, like who have disposable income, which like nepo babies, kind of. It seems
She
like
is. Oh, she is a nepo baby.
yeah, I knew it. Like nepo babies who they can use their money however they want, but they don't have a PR team necessarily. They just are like indiscriminately and stupidly, using their money. And she's not gonna, if she cares about her image so much, and you guys have even a little bit of a following, which you do, she's gonna want to protect her image. So
Oh yeah, she's not gonna like it.
I think that's a really good next move.
Yeah, don't you think that's a great topic? Aren't you interested
Yeah.
in seeing about her?
Yeah.
And there's like a whole like personal experience and like a storyline with the catfishing, so it goes right into our catfishing documentary.
I think it's kind of lined up for you.
And don't you think that's like a great thing?
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it was meant to be, because like I said, this
Yeah,
all started like because of my Jupiter conjunction North Node transit. Like this all started like during then, when I went in her live and I told her about Madison catfishing with her pictures, and she started like getting really fucking pissed immediately about it, and she was being like a big bitch, and like that's what like started all this
Which is so weird. Like, you just kind of like saying what's going on and her immediately getting so heated is so weird.
Yeah, she didn't like it. She did not like it at all, but I think that it was like meant to be, because like it just how
For
everything
sure.
like
It's
started
just,
happening.
he's weird for that. Like,
But it's so weird because like Maya, she's somebody that I knew who she was whenever she started capitalized on the whole Tana Mojo controversy all the way back in like 2017. But I had forgotten all about her, and I randomly just remembered her in like I think it was like May of last year, and I was like, oh my god, like remember that Maya Alana girl? And then I started like looking her up and seeing like I started seeing her contradict herself, and I was like, oh yeah, she's really problematic. I remember that. And then randomly, like then that summer when I was having that transit, the catfishing thing happened, and then it kind of like spawned into this whole kind of drama, and it's been like going on behind the scenes, and like stuff's been going on, but nothing's come out like yet, I guess. So I think it's interesting because it's been like
Are you gonna play her song?
Should we? I feel like music makes people leave.
I want to hear Circus Freak.
I think you should play it then.
Well, I'll play it soon because I'm about to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I probably like 10 more minutes.
Okay. Clip T, what do you think about all of this?
It's just a lot going on. Like, for no one to say anything to her about like her bad behavior, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
You guys are gonna expose
Really
her
weird.
for once and for all.
Yes.
Yep, the first ever.
Yeah, we're the first people on this story. And it's so like interesting too, because it like ties into the catfish thing that we've been doing. So like it ties into that, but it's like also an exposed video. So it's like 2 in 1.
I cannot wait for the Maya Alana video. It's gonna be so good.
I think it's going to be like one of the best videos we've ever made so far.
And didn't we put like a good amount of money into it as well?
We have not for this one yet. No. We need
Well,
to. We just haven't for this one. We're supposed to though.
Did you are you gonna use your mic for it?
Oh yeah.
Well, you know
We
what?
better.
Then in my opinion, it's the most expensive video we've produced already.
I
Because
mean,
we're all getting mics.
Yeah, we haven't used the mics for anything yet. I was hoping that we would put some money into this one though, just because there's so much going on. I wanted like some kind of animation for like the catfishing like stuff, like all the messages and the different things, because there's a lot of accounts and a lot of different things going on with it. And I think it's a little confusing. Veronica may or may not help us. We'll see.
I hope she comes through.
We'll see. I know that she has a real job right now.
Oh, fuck a real job. I have to get rid of mine.
Yes, you will.
My real job is like very occasional. So it's alright.
Mine is too much.
I think it'll be really interesting to use the mics though, because you'll get like the audio will sound even better on YouTube than it does when I use it on TikTok, because I'm not going to use the recording from the phone with like the mic interface. I'm going to use the internal recording that like is on the mic itself, and using the internal recording is higher quality, and that's where you get the 32-bit float. And I don't know. I think it's going to sound really good.
I'm excited for the mics.
Yeah, I researched that a lot before I bought those. I picked a really good mic. Even the tea toilet was like asking me about my mic. I think it was them. They were like, "Which mic do you use, by the way?" They really wanted my mic.
Your voice does sound really clear. Does Madison use a mic too? Because hers sounds clear too.
That's
No.
actually really shocking that you say that, because my audio is really, really, really bad because of how, one, how terrible my phone is, and two, how broken it is as well.
I don't know. You sound very clear.
Well, thank you.
The DJI mic is such a good mic though. I did a lot of research on it before I bought it.
I'm so excited to get mine.
You remember whenever Bella Blumpkin lied about getting the mic?
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna get the mic, I'm gonna get the, real nice mic. And then she comes out with this like little cheap plastic thing, and it was like $4, and it was not good. And we could tell because her iPhone sounded better than the mic.
But then do you remember she was trying to defend that it was good at first, and then she deleted all the videos with it, and then she was like, "Well, actually, I did order that mic, but the package never came, and I didn't want to pay extra for it, so I sent it back."
Yeah.
And it's like,
Even though
no.
she orders like 10 billion packages a day, and she's never had that issue before.
I think the reason she didn't invest in the mic was because she doesn't believe in her content, because she won't invest in her content because she knows it's not good.
Right.
I think that's what she
And I
was.
think she wanted to try to get a refund.
Oh
And
yeah, that too, because we lied and said that she wouldn't get a refund because she was trying to get a refund for it, and I was like, "Oh no." And then she never ordered it, we think, 'cause she was going to try to get a refund on it because she wanted to have her cake and eat it too, even though she spends like $1 million like on the junkiest junk. Did you see that she bought something from Trisha Paytas like closet?
no.
Yeah, she bought like this really bad, like cheap, like Victoria's Secret thing from Trisha Paytas, and she paid more than it was even worth. Isn't that so bizarre?
But what's so bizarre is that she can even fit into Trisha Paytas's clothes these days.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, because she's getting so big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is getting big. That's true.
Yes.
That's very true. And do you think it's from her boyfriend Poison Ivy like feeding her like all those different restaurants all the
Yes.
time?
He's a feeder for sure.
And why do you think he's like so into the feeding?
So he's not so insecure about what he looks like.
Oh,
'Cause he-
because he's
because
yeah.
because Bella was really out of his league, so he had to like pull her down to his league, which is really sad. And I've experienced something like that.
Can you elaborate on all this? Because yeah, she started out like skinny, but like he was like really big from the start.
Yeah, so like you could just tell that like he's a mouth breather, and like maybe I shouldn't say that on here, but anyways, like she was really like thin and like cared about her appearance, and like had really long beautiful hair, and like
Oh, this is
did
true.
her
Yeah.
did her makeup decent and like wore like nice clothes. And now, like, over what, the last 2 years, like, she's been with this guy who like clearly doesn't care about his appearance and doesn't have like the greatest attitude towards life in general, and like he just, oh, also like Bella used to eat really healthy as well
Oh,
before,
yeah.
and now like she does not eat healthy at all, and she's been eating a lot more. And the reason I say stuff like this is because of the content that she has put out. If anybody has ever seen Bella's content, you would know, like, oh, like
She shows off the food.
yeah, she tries to post her food and stuff, but that just goes to show like how much she's changed over the last 2 years. And like, I understand change is possible, but I don't think maybe you should change for the worse. I think you should change for the better.
But also talk about the
Because
foods that she posts. Like, it's huge portions of food and like at a lot of different
huge.
places. Yeah, like
And it's huge amounts, and it's all greasy fast food, and
she
which I
says she doesn't eat that
understand.
much too. She's like, I'm actually only eating once a day. I'm actually not eating that much. And then she
And
like
then it's
goes
like
to In and Out. It's like 5
yeah.
burgers.
Well, see, she'll be like, "Oh, I don't eat that much," and then she'll post a day in a life on the TikTok, and it's like, "Oh, I went here and here and here and here." She's like, "Oh, I've only done that once this week," but it was like, "Oh, well, you posted that 6 times this week."
Wait, can you talk about the time that she did that big binge of shrimp?
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that.
You don't remember? Yes, you do. We were watching it. You showed it to me. We were like looking at her TikTok, and it was like all you can eat shrimp or something, and like she had like 50 million like at the table. You don't remember that?
I think I do, because there was one video that truly made me sick, and I'm really not like talking from a bad place. I'm talking from like, I've been through this. Yes, I've been 300 pounds. Like, I understand, Bella, how you get to 300 pounds, and I'm watching you, and that's the thing. And like, it's really scary, especially like changing my life and stuff. Like, it's scary watching somebody else like change their life for the worse, you know? But yeah, she really made me like sick that day with the shrimp.
Yeah. It was this. I forget where she went to get it, but she was with Ivy, and it was like all you can eat, like seafood or shrimp or something. And she was just like sitting there at the table, like eating so many, and she had like so many sauces, and like it was just more and more and more and more and more. And like she's very gluttonous, but like so is her boyfriend. But then like she's like, well, no, we're like I'm not eating that much, or that was actually Ivy's. And then like she'll post something on her story at In and Out, and like it'll literally be like 5 burgers or something like at the table, like a bunch of burgers, like a bunch of fries, and it's just like 2 people, and it's like these huge portions. They're huge. It's like mukbang portions, except she doesn't film it.
Yep. Yep.
Did you hear me of when I said, do you think it has anything to do with drinking?
Oh, wait. No, I didn't hear that, but Ivy drinks all the time.
So, because
Hi, Brooklyn.
I have like binge eating issues, but lately my weight gain has been largely due to drinking, I'm pretty sure.
This is interesting.
I don't eat super crazy. I never really have. Like, even when I binged, it would be like once every 2 weeks. But I'm getting older. Don't talk about it. I'm saying it now. I'm getting older.
But no, you're right. You're saying she has liver damage.
Well, and just drinking it adds so much extra calories.
And like liver damage.
Maybe. I probably have liver damage, but I don't know much about that. But I do know that even if you're keeping like a normal calorie intake, then you add 5 drinks on top of that. That's potentially 500 extra calories.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
so if you're, I don't know who you're talking about, so I don't know if she seems drunk. I don't know if she seems
No,
like
that's a
she's
good
drinking.
point. Like, cause
I was just wondering because it's something I've experienced. So.
no, I've experienced that too. That's a really good point because that's the other thing is like if you say anything like about the weight gain and stuff, she likes to say that everybody else was actually really big. And she started saying that I was really big apparently. But like
You're not, but okay.
I weigh like 125. But like there was a period of time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a period of time where after I had the GUNs pointed at me, I was drinking every day for a month, and I did gain like 10 to 15 pounds in that month from the drinking.
It happens really fast.
Yeah, but as soon as I quit the drinking, like I lost that within like 2 months. So I did spend like maybe a month or two looking bloated and like bigger, like for sure. But I dropped it immediately. But now she's saying that like I'm actually big, and she told Madison. Madison asked her if she had any old clothes for her because since she was losing weight and like she was buying clothes all the time, she was like, "Well, I know you buy clothes all the time, and then you get rid of them because she does. She'll buy like a million pieces and then take them all to the Goodwill because she hoards." And she's like, "Do you have anything that will like fit me?" Well, then she started saying, "Oh, well, you should get clothes from Braden," saying that like I'm actually like the same weight, and I think that's really weird because I'm not.
Yep. No, you're noticeably pretty thin. Even if you had like a little fat on you at one point from what you're saying, like drinking all the time. And like I said, the drinking puts the weight on real fast.
Mhm.
But it was still, I mean, 125 to 140 as a middle height man is not crazy. It's not fat.
Right. I don't think that but you know it's weird too because I've had multiple people call me BIG like over the last year, and it's really weird because I weigh
I
essentially
just
what I
think
did in
that
high
that's a bad
school.
insult. Like they just are trying to call you something that they think will hurt your feelings.
It's just weird because like
Yeah.
I don't have weight issues, so I think that's
You
bizarre.
don't. I do, and you don't. And honestly, if you're insulting somebody's weight, you're either insecure about it and you're fat yourself, or you're shallow. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think,
And she's both.
and period. And I mean, I
Oh
think
yeah.
there's a point where you're jeopardizing your health, and I'm even admitting it right now. Like I'm a binge eater and a binge drinker, and it jeopardizes me. But me knowing how that feels and being empathetic, I don't ever use that to insult anybody else. Like, I'm gonna find your dead mama or your dead brother or whatever. Like, I'm gonna like come after your character, not your appearance. But besides the point,
Well,
if someone
I do really
is
quick.
doing that, it's
Oh,
because they're insecure or they
okay.
are fat themselves.
Um,
You know what I mean?
and really quick, I to respond to what you're saying about like what you go after, I kind of do both. Like I do appearance things, but I'm not so much interested in the FAT or the BIG insult. I don't generally go for the weight things, but I do go for the fillers, as you know. I've talked about the fillers many times.
I do. And you know what? I guess I will say as another disclaimer, if I see you going after other people's appearances first, then I'm gonna go after your appearance. But that's never my first thought or my first like I don't really give a crap how people look. But if you're gonna attack people for how they look and I feel like you need to be knocked down a peg, then I'm gonna attack you for how you look. Because
Oh, absolutely.
you're doing that to other people, then I know that's how I'm gonna get you.
Well, and absolutely too. And like I'll say this whenever I am talking about people's appearance, it usually is the filler stuff, but I always put that with a disclaimer. I don't think that I look any better or anything like that. I don't think I'm a supermodel. I don't think I'm above average attractiveness. So people can talk about how I look all the time. Like it's fair game. It goes both ways. But the fillers, I do like to talk about the fillers.
I have very complicated feelings about the fillers, but
I really I have confirmation bias, as you say, with people who get the fillers. I really don't like them.
Brayden.
Wait, what, Madison?
Can you go on your live?
Oh, wait, what?
Can you go on your live?
Oh, you want me to go on the other?
No, like go on your own live. I'm about to go to bed.
Oh, okay. Do you want to continue this conversation on mine, Andrea? On clip
Yeah,
two?
we can go for
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon too, but I'll definitely come over for a little bit.
Okay. Will you join too?
Alright, good night,
Clip two?
guys. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.